السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي هارون أخي اشدد به أزري وأشرك في أمري كي نسبحك كثيرا ونذكرك كثيرا إنك كنت بنا بصيرا. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما وارنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وارنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. ربنا اغفر لنا وارحمنا وأنت خير الراحمين. آمين. والحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين. Can you remind them that? Yeah. Can you remind us that the recording is going? We started to study some verses from the Quran in section Layl, and we discussed last week. Let's see if there is no. Yeah. Okay. Inna sa'yakum lashatta. We worked on it a lot, and we had lots of items last week. We discussed about just the translation, simple translation of it is surely all human beings, you aim at most divergent ends. Everybody has different. We discussed a lot about it. And the following verse is interesting. The Quran is showing us which way to take. Now, because everybody aims at different purposes. They have their own, everybody has own life purposes and to fulfill, to get satisfaction, to reach satisfaction. So Quran says, it's interesting, فَأَمَّا مَنْ أَعْطَى وَاتَّقَى. The first verse. These small two words and three words here, just single, each of them is single verses. So, فَأَمَّا مَنْ أَعْطَى وَاتَّقَى, which means there is the one who is charitable, who is mindful of God, أَعْطَى وَاتَّقَى. Now, the first one. Now, charitable means أَعْطَى, to give freely, out of, we discussed, whatever he has. Now, usually we understand that if I say and ask anyone, what do you understand for charity? Who would like to join us? Give to charity. What do you understand from it? What am I going to give?
Probably invest in
Property. More practical, money. Money represents your property.
knowledge.
Now, if we have knowledge and share it with others, yeah, very good. What else? What else do you think we can give? If you don't have money, even if you have money, can you give something else? Time, did you say?
Your presence.
Yeah, your presence, your company. Now, you must have heard on many occasions that the Prophet advised if you don't have property, if you don't have something to give, even smiling at a person, then being a kind, respectful, having a respectful attitude is a charity or sadaqah, which is called. But here is ata, give freely. Don't expect anything in return. Yeah. And also, most of us familiar with the word sadaqah, give sadaqah, zakat. Everybody knows zakat. Now, sadaqah, is there anyone who doesn't know what sadaqah is? Give to sadaqah giving? No. I think you're puzzled. Yeah. Do you know sadaqah?
Is it charity that you give like you're not compelled to? Like,
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know better than I do. So everybody knows it. So sadaqah, giving something, as you said, more than what is required or necessary, that religiously necessitates. So this kind of givings are the most important part of our bodily life. And we said, but we need spiritual satisfaction as well. So spiritual satisfaction needs spiritual guidance. So the most charitable person on earth or the people on earth are prophets. Why? As you said, it's an excellent point actually. They give their time. But prophets are not rich really, mostly, a few exceptions. And most of them are coming from a very poor family background and not famous people. But they devote their life to save people's spiritual life, but at the same time, bodily life, but with worldly life. Because worldly life, we will see here, give, so give to poor people, needy, not feeling well, sick people, old people, they cannot really, they got miskin, they cannot do anything for some reasons, maybe mental problems, maybe some sort of psychological depressions, or they might have some kind of trauma experience that they cannot get out of it. All these people, everybody needs from different perspective for their physical life and spiritual life. But spiritual life is the essence of human life. Physical life, bodily life, is the result of it. So if someone is not spiritually satisfied in his life, meaningless life, for example, how much food or property you share with him, he won't be happy because he thinks that he's living in a meaningless life, so a purposeless life. He wouldn't feel pleased just to eat and that's it, so what? Meaningless. So we have to give, okay? We have to be mindful of God, or we have to have consciousness of God. Ittaqa. Of course, we know that, I might have mentioned about it. Ittaqa, this word, which is mindful, translated as mindful of God. What do we mean by mindful of God, being conscious of God? Or some people translate it having fear of God. What does it mean? What do we understand from generally fear of God, consciousness of God? Now, what am I going to do with God here? Consciousness of God. There is God. So what? What shall I do? I mean, I shouldn't deny it. I understand. That's true. But after accepting, confirming, yes, really, there must be a creator who is God. We say this. All right. Afterwards, what is this being mindful, consciousness of God, mindful of God, or some people that have fear of God? I'm not happy with the fear of God. What should I fear of God, who is my creator? What should I fear? He takes care of me. He creates me. How can I fear of my creator? So it is a little bit the confusion of the words, which is khawfullah, it's called khawfullah. But of course, they translated maybe in brackets that judgment of God, punishment of God. Yeah, take care of it. But this, after believing in God, what am I supposed to do? After you believe in God, okay, what does it mean? Mindful of God or consciousness of God for you? More than believing in God.
It's knowledge of God,
Knowledge of.
and then also the muhabbatullah, just your interest or just like communication or expression of your love or prayers to God. Next steps.
So knowing who God is, I think we meant this, and also loving God. Okay. So when you love God, so this is consciousness of God. When you love God, what are you supposed to do? Let me see what somebody, I think Emily shared this. Let me read this. I think you have on, yes, you have it. The most valuable thing you can offer to people is guidance to what will benefit them in the world beyond this one. All right, let me see this. That's a good point. The world is temporary, especially in today's world, where most people that we encounter day-to-day living in New York have enough to eat for the day. Most of them, yes. Or if not, have shelter. They have shelter. If not, community shelter. I shared something to act in a way that is appropriate of your understanding and respect for God. I think goes along with love of God, respect of God. But if you respect somebody, what do you do? I respect you. So what is expected of me in my behavior towards you? Sorry?
Submit.
I respect you. You said again? Say it again.
Think of like submitting to you.
So
Submit.
submit to whom?
God.
No, respect somebody, submitting your what? All your feelings, and you being aware that all your feelings belong to him. And when you say this is his property, what are you expected to do? All my feelings are a gift for me from him. What am I expected to do then afterwards? And expecting that all my feelings, I should act with the knowledge and consciousness of these are gifts for me in order to acknowledge him. So that acknowledge him, use our feelings in order to get to know who the owner of this feeling is. So use it in his name. So this is not my property. This is his property. So the most essential part of this submission, acknowledgement, knowing that all my feelings, including my body, definitely belong to him, so that I will not transgress his property. What does it mean? Don't declare my ownership over the property of my creator. Got it? Does it make sense? Don't declare. Everything belongs to him. I am just using it as a gift given to me by him. So this kind of consciousness goes into taqwa. So the taqwa is really trying to avoid any dangerous position. It means transgress your limit. What is our limit? We don't own anything. It's interesting. Everything belongs to him. Whenever I say, that belongs to me, I am the one who is doing it. I am the one who is understanding. I am the one who is helping. What I am doing? I am transgressing my limits. That is going against taqwa. Going against taqwa. It means not practicing taqwa. I think we have understood something about this verse. Eh? Any more question or concern, comment about it? So now let's read it from the one. There is the one who is charitable, who is mindful of God. Now, وَصَدَّقَ بِالْحُسْنَى. Now, this is the most important part of the verse we are going to study today. What does it mean here? The translation. The one who confirms the truth of husna in Arabic. Of course, we all know husna from Ismail Husna. It means husna, beautiful, it's called. But here, the husna is not only beautiful. Beautiful, hasan, ahsan, but husna is the strongest hyperbole, meaning of the most perfect beauty. Husna, not hasan. Husna. Ahsan, better, more beautiful. Husna is the plural of male plural, female plural, whatever, but means the most beautiful. It means the most perfect. That's why it is beautiful. Husna. Now, we covered number one. What does it mean to be charitable? We covered this. Sharing it, not owning it, because sharing whatever you have, but not claiming the ownership over it. That is why Qur'an keeps reminding us that the prophets deliver the message, but never expect in return. Never expect in return. The verses in the Qur'an, وأسيرة يتيمة وأسيرة. Excuse me? So I don't hear it. يطعمون الطعام على حبه مسكينا ويتيما. يوفون بالنذر ويخافون يوما كان شره مستطيرا ويطعمون الطعام على حبه مسكينا ويسيرا ولا نريد بكم ولا نريد شكورا ولا شكورا. No, doesn't go. I said every day, but ولا نريد بكم. Okay, we don't expect anything in return, payment, And also the Prophet's mission, when they perform the good people, the muttaqi people, give something, they say, we don't expect anything in return, any payment, but also no thankfulness, thanks. I'm not expecting shukura. Did you get the verse? Yeah, you say it again. وَلَا نُرِيدُ مِنْكُمْ جَزَاءً وَلَا شُكُورًا. جَزَاءً وَلَا شُكُورًا. Jaza, recompense. We don't know that the prophets also very famous that they don't ask for ajr. In ajriya illa ala Allah. So freely giving and not claiming that they are the one who is teaching people or sharing their knowledge. No, no, no. This is from God. I have nothing to do with it. That is what we are expected to do. That is, ata, it means those people who are charitable and mindful of God means in their charitable activities, they are conscious of God. It means admit that it is not, it doesn't belong to them. You said the same words, but I didn't hear. You know, something is okay. İn ecriye illa alallah. Mimâ es'elukum ecran illa alallah. Yeah. Yeah, in ecriye illa alallah. Yeah, correct. No, I don't know. We don't expect anything from you. Our compensation is from God because whatever I shared with you doesn't belong to me. That is very beautiful. Not only revelation doesn't belong to me, whatever they do. So these are the examples for us that we have to have this. So this modesty is beautiful. Now, confirms the truth of the ultimate beauty. Now, what do you think ultimate beauty means? Now, there is hint, the second one, hint. Think beyond pretty things, ultimate beauty. The deeper concept, go into now. Can we try finding beauty even in difficult situations? That is the problem. You are experiencing something not pleasing for you. Can you confirm the ultimate beauty in their existence? Hurting you, pain, causing you pain, losing your properties. So California people, some parts of it are suffering, and they lost whatever they were really, depending on their expectations and understandings, of course. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Şeyde. Cezaen ve la şükura. Our friends shared the verse. Yeah. So, do they see the beauty in it? Can you see the beauty in it? وَصَدَّقَ بِالْحُسْنَى. Yeah.
I think you can if you focus on the existence of the situation rather than the content of the situation. For example,
Did you say
existence.
existence or extension? What did you say? Existence. Now, but do you love the existence of the forest and houses are burning?
That's what I meant. Like you may not like the content
Yes,
in terms of the house is burning down and
excellent
all
point.
of that, but if you recognize that your creator created it, you can find the beauty in that it exists. I don't know.
I understand you, but I want you to explain from with your words. I understand, and you said existence of it, then it solves the problem. But
yeah, okay, so you may not like what is actually happening, like the house burning down, but if you realize that the house is burning down for a reason or for like it comes, I guess if you recognize who it comes from, then you can find the beauty. If you know the qualities of the Creator and His mercy, and you recognize like
Yeah. So you are speaking nice, but if somebody's house and all the thing is create burning, it is difficult to interpret it. Very nice, very loving creation. No, no, no. You just said that. Please, please, 911. No, but I understand you. Yes.
Thinking like mine is more material, I guess, but like you don't really realize how good you feel until you're sick. You don't realize like how much you use your finger until you like get a paper cut and you're like, oh my God, this is
Yeah.
so annoying. And it's like you go through every day just like not even appreciating. I know it's like kind of cliche, like, oh, you don't know what you have till it's gone. But it's really true when you get injured or sick or something catastrophic happens, you realize what you had.
Yeah. So we have to have a method how to solve the problem, this kind of problems. Our attitude, now it is becoming a little bit not difficult, but theoretical. You can understand very easy. Our attitude to, yeah.
Can I also add? Yeah, I was thinking of it like sometimes you may dislike something, but in it is good for you. And so it's like if a child wants to touch like fire, but the father slaps the child's hand to protect him from touching the fire. It's like gives him a light pain to protect him from a larger pain. So it's like, Allah gives you something that might not like in that situation, but he's essentially doing it because he loves you to protect you from something that's even worse.
And yeah, exactly. You are just touching on the right point. Let's make the theory, but after listening to this, a practical principle, how to analyze this kind of creation, see the beauty in it. Yes.
Back to the concept of qada or qadar, and it's that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has placed us in this challenge, and it is an opportunity for us to accept it and try to solve it, and in doing so, we're getting ajr.
So there is a purpose in its creation. Now, clear. Thank you. Beautiful. There's something else. Thank you very much for the beautiful, but you got the word, existence. I love it. Now, Aisha said, is the ultimate beauty that we are created by an abundant creator. Do you understand? Abundant creator, generous creator? Yeah? A creator that gives a lot. Yeah, generous, let's say. Oh, yeah, excellent, generous. Yeah. I understand now. Generous creator. So that is excellent. Yeah. Emily, the first followers of many prophets are those who are suffering the most and the poor people. They readily accept the reality that there is one God who is the originator to whom we all be returned. The beauty of having patience despite difficulty and tribulations is that you have the opportunity to be rewarded with eternal peace that surpasses your pain in multitude. Excellent interpretations, understanding. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Emily, Aya, for your comments. We got it. Yeah, you got this comment as well. Now, we have to know that in our relationship with the creation, whatever happens out there, this creation has two aspects. One aspect, which I have the connection between me and what the effect of this creation is on my side. Somebody is, ill, let's say, or let's say, his some of his property is burning. Yeah, and we cannot do anything. It's burning. Well, we ask something, but it's burning. As far as the creation of the fire, burning the property, or illness, or the harmful, for example, germs on, for example, somebody may be, God forbid, suffering from cancer cells. Now, as far as my relationship with the cancer cell is what? I should keep away from it. Why? Because my creator has already encoded, hardwired in my creation not to like it. So not to like the cancer cell is obeying God's order. Did you get it? Not to like fire is obeying God's order. Yeah? Not to like wars. I mean, in war, I don't know. Nowadays, none of the wars are based on justifiable reasons. So I wouldn't say innocent people are killed. Everybody killed in the soldiers are innocent. Whatever the side, they took it and they have to obey the order of the commander. They don't know even what they are doing because they are not told. They just say, obey what I say. That's it. And they are innocent people. Most of the people in America join the army. Who are they? Poor people, they want to get some job or some benefits because here, those veterans are supported. So poor people, there's a kind of profession. They are doing it. So everybody nowadays is suffering from any kind of war, not only justifiable, unjustifiable. Nowadays all wars are declared not to defend the faith, not to defend truth, but defend national interest. I'm going to kill you because it is for my national interest. In other country, not you. So now, something is going on. As far as I am concerned, I should not be happy. I should keep away from it, as far as I am concerned. But keeping away from it is different from the event, whatever, cancer cell, or fire, or war. Now, creation. War is a man involved, forget about it. Creation. As far as the existence side of it, look at the creator. Now, you run away from it, but you should know that the relationship between the existing thing, whatever it is, you don't like, you don't like, included. Think about its creator, how it demonstrates the qualities of its creator. But don't confuse. You should dislike it. You shouldn't like it, but at the same time, creation side, as you said, existence side, demonstrates the qualities of its creator. So I give this simple example. I don't like cancer cells, but as far as the creation side is concerned, excuse me, creating this cancer cell and also, or creating useful cells, living, useful cells, I don't know the names, whatever they are. So useful cells requires the same quality. Did I get the message? Requires the same quality. Who can create the cancer cell? Only the one who can create the cancer cell? Create. Now, whoever created the human beings, whoever created the universe, only he can create it. In the creation of cancer cell, what you need? Absolute power, absolute knowledge, absolute purpose, right? And also, as far as the creation side of the event is concerned, it is relationship with the event and its creator is concerned. We have to understand the wisdom from his perspective, not from my perspective. From my perspective, wisdom is to run away from it, to escape from it. But his perspective, you said it. Or I think you said it. He's teaching me something.
Yeah,
Giving me a slap on my head because I am doing something wrong. Reminding me, educating me, as far as this phrase should never be forgotten. As far as the fulfillment of the purpose of my existence. I have to go through training. Sometimes by giving, sometimes by taking. Who is giving? Who is taking? The same one. The same one who created you and me, the same one who is going to give me death. Not you, me. So, who is going to give me death? What does it mean? So, when you are given life, you love it, don't you? The same one gives death. Look at the wisdom in it from his perspective. So when you think of his perspective, you will understand the purpose of your life. This is how you are going to learn what exactly who you are, who is your creator. Did you get the point? So you have no problem at all. You complain about pain, but no, usually Muslim rhetoric is be patient, be patient. Patient with what? Now, it is easy to say be patient. Patient what? With what? Okay, I am painful. I'm patient. So what am I supposed to do? I don't like it. I don't like it. Be patient means I should love it. No, I shouldn't. God gave me not to like the harmful things. That is my reality. By not liking the fire or cancer disease, I fulfill my purpose of existence because my creator gave me this sense. Don't say that, no, it is from God. You should love it. No, I shouldn't love it because my creators, by giving the sense of disliking it, my creator is teaching me that or asking me that not to like it. So not to like is the obedience of God, but never extend it to God's side. Never extend the God's side. God's side, look at the wisdom of God. When you are looking at from your side, look at the case from your wisdom. Your wisdom requires to escape from it. God's wisdom, you have to see what is the purpose of my creator who has given me the sense of dislike of fire and who is still creating it. Try to understand. Try to understand. Like this one. Simple example. When I think of the creation in this way, I calm down, and that is my patience. I say, yeah, let me try to understand the one who created me. This is the secret key. The one who created me with the sense not to like the fire, not to like death, is creating death and asking me not to like it. What is the wisdom? From his perspective. Do you understand the secret? It is very simple. It is very simple. You say, what is the purpose of my existence? I will say it, purpose of my existence to worship God. No, these are rhetorics. Correct, but doesn't solve the problem. They need to be explained. So, to fulfill the purpose of my existence here, to know who I am and who my creator is. Ask this question, who am I? Who is my creator? So the one who is giving all these good things that I like, I enjoy, sometimes doesn't give it. For example, the teacher. Now you are in the university, right? And the professor comes, lectures, and after 3, 4, 5 times, he says, next week you will have a quiz. You will have a quiz. And he asked the question, he taught me. Look at this parallel. I taught you this, now I'm asking you to tell me. Do you understand? And the answer is, Professor, I'm sorry, you taught me this. Why do you ask me? And give the paper back as an answer. You know, do you want me to teach you? Give the answer. The professor says 0. Yeah, you didn't give the answer. It means you have to see the wisdom. The professor asks this question to you, although he taught you. Do you understand? So from your perspective, you have to answer the question. From his perspective, you have to know that you have to learn this. Got it? So that is how, as far as I understand, وَصَدَّقَ بِالْحُسْنَى, there is more into it, but inshallah we can today deal with this verse. وَصَدَّقَ بِالْحُسْنَى, see the beauty in the wisdom of the creator of everything, according to you, good or bad. Teaching, you are taking notes, easy, isn't it? That is good. And time comes and asks, say, what is this? I have to try my best to understand the answer. Now, when the fire is created, when the illness is created, the question is asked to you. What did you learn in your life? What I have been given to you? How did you understand who you are yourself? How did you get the conclusion? Who you are, who your creator is. I would say the purpose of existence, what we call worship, what we call obedience of God, what we call following Sharia rules, they are all summarized in this. Who I am, who my creator is. These are the training. This life is the training center, education center. That's why I call it, this universe is university, education place, school. We are being trained. That is why when you look at I worked for 20 years let's have an empathy for those people who are suffering, still suffering, I think. So from this disease, the big problem, I think, for these people. I worked for 20 years. I had this estate, whatever I had, it is burned. You see, I am a transient being. I am a poor, impotent being, powerless. I thought this property is mine. It wasn't mine. The owner, the real owner, took it back. He created it. He gave you the opportunity. He gave you all this power, ability, talent to do all this. Took it back. So I am utterly needy being. I cannot proclaim in my life I own something. Everything belongs to him. Acknowledge it. So he is the one who's teaching you. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, when God creates something, we think that these people are dying, but God says innocent people are dying as a result of accident or disaster. They are going to be rewarded with eternal life. Somebody said in the eternal life, maybe on the chat box. Now, Emily said, think of the future, because this life is not a permanent place. It is just a temporary place. Most of the people liken it to an airport. I love it. Now, just you got in the airport, this is the world of life. So waiting for what? Waiting for the airplane to come and board on it and go whatever your destination is. So this is just an airport. What are you going to do in the airport? Are you going to claim that I am going to have a permanently satisfactory life here? Now you put your luggage next to it and wait for the airplane to come and just lean on your baggage. Wait till they go. But we forget that this is my property, sure. And my life is guaranteed. I've got my house now. I've got my car. I've got my job. My life is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. One way or another, at the worst scenario, you are going to be given death. There's no escape. What does it mean? It is a creation of death is beautiful. Beautiful. Only the creation of death, or thanks to the creation of death, we know that we are temporarily dependent people. Otherwise, we would claim like Pharaoh did. I am the only God. I don't know any other God, any God other than me. That's what Qur'an says. Yeah, that is a symbol of this attitude that the Qur'an teaches on the story of Moses and Pharaoh. So we have to understand this, that as far as the relationship between the events, good or bad, are concerned, with its creator, we have to look at the wisdom from God's side. What I have to say, yes, I lost my job. Yeah, I don't like it. That is life. We discussed on it, it's clear, I think. But go home now, do whatever you want to do, you need to do, apply for another job too, and then calm down. What lesson I have got from this creation? What is the wisdom there is in this creation? What is God teaching me here? This is patient. But my relationship with the illness, I have to run after doctor by doctor by doctor doctor, got the medicine, practice it. There is no patient there. Hurry. Do you? There is fire. Run and call, help, fire department. Not patient, no. Do it as fast as possible. But from the creation side, be patient. And what the wisdom can be. What did I learn from it as far as my reality is concerned? We should not confuse it. That is one side of it. But third, point 3. Have you heard the word El-Husna before? Yes. Now, okay, we did. All right. Answer. It often refers to God's names in the Qur'an. You know, Ismail Husna. Now, here is Sattaka bil Husna also, but often everybody says every people who are somehow familiar with the Quran, when you say Husna, I say, that's why Husna. No, that is God's names. It often refers to God's names in the Quran. Can you connect this word, Husna, with God's beautiful names here? Well, let me read the verse. Don't misunderstand. I'm not really corrupting the verse. وَصَدَّقَ بِالْأَسْمَاءُ الْحُسْنَى. Do you understand? Did you get it? Someone? وَصَدَّقَ بِالْأَسْمَاءُ الْحُسْنَى. You got it. So, let's say, who confirms the truth of the ultimate beautiful names of God? Can you read it in this way? Beauty, anything beautiful, is the manifestation of beautiful names of its creator. Got it? So, the relationship between this event, according to us, now we can make the distinction, yes? According to us, good or bad. According to the creator, is there any good or bad? According to the side of the creator? No. Everything is created through the manifestations of the names of its creator. And all names of the creator is perfect, ultimate perfect. So make the distinction now comfortably and feel comfortable. If you don't understand this, so you can really have a meaningful life. Whatever is created for you, if you make this distinction. My perspective, creator's perspective of the same event. Now, right, like this. Mirror. Like this. Back side of the mirror looks at me. A reflecting side, mirroring side is the mirror looks at its creator. What do we see in bad or in the creation of bad or good event according to us? Never forget. Only the manifestations of the good, beautiful names of the creator. Absolute power. Let's imagine now, although we don't like it, we said this, we shouldn't like it. California, this part, a huge part, eh? Well, I'm not very friendly with news, but I heard it. A huge part of it burned. So fire is everywhere. I am looking at it now. From my side, I say horrible. But this one, beautiful creation, meaningful, purposeful creation, teaching, educating who I am, who we are, how much I can rely, trust in this worldly life. It is just an airport. I am waiting here just for the airplane to go. to my destination, the destination of my spirit. When I die, again, it is important, I keep repeating this. When I die, I say, I don't die. You know, I claim that I don't die. Yeah? Do you die? Anyone? Do you die? Do you die? Huh? You die. You don't die. Your body dies. Your body dies. You don't. Your spirit, your feelings, your intellect, your expectations, your human qualities never, ever gets old, never, ever dies. So the things are die. For example, a tree dies, but it is not English, but try to understand me. Treeness never dies. We say we die. No, we say, I lost my mother. What? You lost your mother's body. What are you talking about? Spirit never dies. Spirit never gets old. Spirit never changes. Here I am in my age, you know that. Getting closer to 80s. I'm still young in my spirit. I want everything perfect. But my body cannot run, cannot really feel strong feet. No, if I, but my body suffers, my spirit never. You will experience, inshallah, get the old age as I am, and even more, and you will say, I haven't, my spiritual side never changed, never gets old. So we have to refresh everything in our mind that death is, body is subject to death, not human beings is not subject to death. Human beings are not subject to death. Understand this. So your house dies, but your spirit expecting, wishing, hoping that a beautiful, perfect, most satisfactory house, no tax, no bills you will receive. Everything is taken care of. You don't have to clean it. Everything is perfectly as you want. That doesn't die. If someone reduces his existence to body, yes, denies spirit, he dies. He will always suffer from the fear of death. Why? He is going to fall into complete non-existence, annihilation or annihilation. Complete non-existence. Yes, he is frightened of death. He never wants to use the word death. No, that's why they invented this. My mother passed away. Huh? Why don't you say died? Her body died. Be brave. So the reality is this. So we will understand that whatever is created is harmful only to my body, to my bodily life. Real harm, be careful here, real harm only if this harm damages your spiritual life. That is the problem. That is called calamity, disaster. The other is temporary. Temporary. For example, you are in the airport and your chair is broken. What do? a few minutes later, I'm going to take off. Leave it there. But if you think that your life is only here in the airport, when your chair is broken, you scream because you think that is the only life you are going to have. And it is not happy, a happy life. That is why only those people who don't believe in the Creator, the beautiful, perfect creation, whether we like it or not, that is our side. Now, perfect creation is realized by the Creator of the whole universe. That is your Creator. Then you will understand and you will make sure that bodily damage is not really important. Yes, I don't like it. Who likes? God created us with, I don't want to be ill. Yeah. If I feel something strange, I run to the hospital. Why? That is what I don't like it. That's why obeying Allah's Creator's order. When I created something from your perspective, you don't like it, look for solution. But when it comes to the creation side of it, never ever confuse. Now, look at the purpose in the creation of it. See the beautiful qualities, names, qualities of the Creator manifested in this existence, whatever it is, whatever it is. So, for example, although we don't like fire, but who can create fire? Do you know fire is created how? Amazing. Electricity, amazing. Even we don't know how it happened, but it happened. After it happened, we analyze it. But how it happens? No, in this table, wood, right? Fire. In it, fire. Just you initiate it according to the order of the universe. You will say that the light will come, the heat will come out of it. Fire. So it is interesting. How is it created? Only the one who creates everything can do that. No one can create fire, but we use means already created. The result is created. So we have to understand, this is beautiful. So let me see the last comments here. So he teaches me that I am created by taking and giving. Yes, both ways. Everywhere, every time, everything is created. The purpose of creation is teaching me. Everything is from him. Nothing really belongs to me. Nothing belongs to me. Nothing. Everything from him. He gives, he takes it. That's his property. For example, we are here, all right? And the owner of the building came, the university president, or sent somebody out. We are going to do something here. I am the owner. Can we say anything? No. But while we are using it, we are very happy, aren't we? But when we are told, we will say, oh, sorry, we have to go. Why? Because this building doesn't belong to us. So, do you get angry with the owner of the building? We say, he is the owner, what shall I do? But when when something is created by God, we criticize God. And we are experts on criticizing God. So let me read Emily's comment. Of course, confirming the truth of ultimate beauty is seeing that each moment is imbued with infinite meaning. Beautiful. Thank you, Emily. And it is not meaningless, definitely. We are, well, inshallah, in this today's discussion, we learned two aspects of the creation, one from us, one from creator side. So it is not meaningless as far as the creator side is concerned. Meaningless. God's fingerprint in God's fingerprint is on all aspects of his creation. The fingerprint represents here in the language of the Quran the names of absolute, perfect names of the qualities of the creator. No one can create anything, including the fire, including illness. No one can create it. So, which we witness all around us, life is just the face value, which is temporary and racing towards death. Oh, always running towards death, because we cannot stop ourselves, subject to always ending up with death. Towards that, the perspective of seeing life as all that there is makes your existence ugly. It makes your heart ugly. But perspective of seeing life as all that is. Now, life means bodily life. I think Emily should means bodily life. Yeah, my body is always subject to change and get closer to death. Okay. Filled with resentment that you are unsatisfied, that you will die. Yes, make the distinction between my side, creator's side. That the things you love will be taken away from you, again, temporarily, as far as my bodily relationship is concerned. But as far as my spiritual side is concerned, spirit side is concerned, because my spirit side always looks to the spiritual aspect of the creation, which means this reflecting side of the mirror, demonstrating the qualities of its creator manifested in the whatever is created. Thank you very much, Emily. Very deep thinking, really. So, وَصَدَّقَ بِالْحُسْنَى, inshallah, we should stop. Who confirms the truth of the ultimate beautiful creation by reflecting, manifesting the beautiful names of its creator and introducing himself to me. So I will understand everything belongs to him. What belongs to me? Nothing. So whether he takes it or he gives it, as far as I am concerned, I am totally dependent on my creator. As far as God is creator side of creation side of is concerned, everything real is realized by the creator, owned by him. I cannot own and or claim ownership over anything. So this is how we are learning from 95% of our life, practical life, beautiful, lovable creation from our side. 5 maybe % of our life, we don't like it, but helps me fulfill the purpose of my existence. Somebody? Any question? Any more concerns?
What are some of the calamities of spirituality?
No.
What are some of the calamities of spirituality?
Calamities, did you say? Calamities of
Spirituality.
one person.
Spirituality.
Not connecting your spiritual side to its creator. So disconnecting it. So seeing that these qualities belong to me, yeah, then you what do you do? When you die, it will go. But if you connect it to the creator, who is the creator? creator of your spiritual side or feelings, all your feelings, intellect, everything, consciousness belongs to the creator of the universe. Creator of the universe is absolute being, must be absolute being, must be absolute being. If he's absolute, means infinite. If he is infinite, he owns his property infinitely. And he never, like me, subject to change. He is the one who is creating the change. So he is permanent, I am temporary. He is permanent, the universe is temporary. So when you connect it, you connect yourself to infinite power. Power, what's that? Power station? Where the electricity is produced. Power plant, yes, that's it. Now, you connect the power plant, but if you have your own candle, burns.
Follow-up question to your comment. How can I, as a non-perfect human being, bring my most beautiful ibadah to Allah who is so perfect?
Oh, as much as you are given the power, you have to be on the path. We studied Ihtina Sirat al-Mustaqim. Sirat al-Mustaqim means going to the ultimate aim. God is not expecting us to fulfill ultimate aim. It's impossible because it is infinite. So being on the direction, trying. When you are trying, and for example, I died. What happened? Did I get the end? No, no one got the end. Don't worry. So did I get to the? No. But let's say a scenario. God says, did you fulfill your purpose? No. Why? I was on the way and you took me away from my life. Do you see what I mean? You took me away. It means you gave me death. So I stopped. I was on the right track. Never go back. Never swerve. Yeah, deviate. Inshallah. So it is too much. Ultimate beauty. Okay, we will continue. It is time now. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So,
Comment on just a little comment if possible.
yeah,
So
okay.
our body needs like oxygen, like food, and it's similar. Like our spirits also needs like the prayers. So without the prayers and du'as and other means of ibadah, it just kind of suffers from this necessities. It kind of gets like ill if you don't like take care of the soul.
It means consciousness is required and acting accordingly. Yeah. Wassalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Thank you very much. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alamin bi hurmati sirri surati al-Fatiha. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.